Welcome to the Transitions Daily podcast. Transitions Daily is an online recovery group that offers a daily distribution of popular recovery resources accompanied by a secret Facebook group for discussion. We hope you enjoy today's readings.
This is Transitions Daily for August 1st, read by Kirsty S. from Lincolnshire in the United Kingdom. AA Thoughts for the Day. Wonders. Out of every season of grief or suffering, when the hand of God seemed heavy or even unjust, new lessons for living were learned, new resources of courage were uncovered, and that finally, inescapably, the conviction came that God does move in a mysterious way his wonders to perform. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 105. Thoughts to consider. Joy is the infallible presence of God. Acronyms. Hope. Hang on. Peace exists. Just for today. School vacation from Building a New Life. The next summer, I began working construction during school vacation. I was working with the older men, and at the end of the day, I went to the bar with them. The bartender would put the beer in front of the man next to me, but it was intended for me. I loved Fridays, payday, when we went out and got loaded. I started getting liquor on weekends so I could go to dances. I was hanging around with guys who drank like me. We put our money together to get enough booze for the night, and because I looked older, I bought the liquor. I could talk to the girls. I was a big shot with the guys because I had the booze and the girls. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 477. Daily Reflections. Living it. The spiritual life is not a theory. We have to live it. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 83. When new in the program, I couldn't comprehend living the spiritual aspect of the program, but now that I'm sober, I can't comprehend living without it. Spirituality was what I had been seeking. God, as I understand him, has given me answers to the whys that kept me drinking for 20 years. By living a spiritual life, by asking for God for help, I have learned to love, care for, and feel compassion for all my fellow men, and to feel joy in a world where before I felt only fear. Alcoholics Anonymous is the easier, softer way. Copyright 1990, Alcoholics Anonymous World Services, Inc. As Bill sees it. Complete the house cleaning. Time after time, newcomers have tried to keep to themselves shoddy facts about their lives. Trying to avoid the humbling experience of the fifth step, they have turned to easier methods. Almost invariably they got drunk. Having persevered with the rest of the program, they wondered why they fell. We think the reason is that they never completed their house cleaning. They took inventory all right, but hung on to some of the worst items in stock. They only thought they had lost their egoism and fear. They only thought they had humbled themselves. But they had not learned enough of humility, fearlessness, and honesty in the sense we find it necessary until they told someone else their entire life story. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 72 to 73. Big Book Quote. Yes, there is a substitute, and it is vastly more than that. It is a fellowship in Alcoholics Anonymous. There you will find release from care, boredom, and worry. Your imagination will be fired. Life will mean something at last. The most satisfactory years of your existence lie ahead. Alcoholics Anonymous 4th edition, A Vision for You, page 152. 24 hours a day. AA Thought for the Day. The Alcoholics Anonymous program has borrowed from medicine, psychiatry, and religion. It has taken from these what it wanted and combined them into the program which it considers best suited to the alcoholic mind and which will best help the alcoholic to recover. The results have been very satisfactory. We do not try to improve on the AA program. Its value has been proved by the success it has had in helping thousands of alcoholics to recover. It has everything we alcoholics need to arrest our illness. Do I try to follow the AA program just as it is? Meditation for the day. You should strive for a union between your purposes in life and the purposes of the divine principle directing the universe. There is no bond of union on earth to compare with the union between a human soul and God. Priceless beyond all earth's reward is that union. In merging your heart and mind with the heart and mind of the higher power, a oneness of purpose results, which only those who experience it can even dimly realize. That oneness of purpose puts you in harmony with God and with all others who are trying to do His will. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may become attuned to the will of God. I pray that I may be in harmony with the music of the spheres. Hazelden Foundation, P.O. Box 176, Center City, Minnesota 55012. This is Kirsty S., and I'm an alcoholic.
We hope you enjoyed today's readings. You can also receive Transitions Daily via email and discuss today's readings in our secret Facebook group. So for more information, go to dailyaaemails.com today.
Other than the 24 hours a day reading, unless otherwise specified, all quotes copyright Alcoholics Anonymous World Services, Inc., 1952, 1957, 1967, 1973, 1975, 1976, 1980, 1981, 1984, 1985, 1988, 1990, or 2001.